OK, the top two teams in the WSL go head-to-head tomorrow night as Manchester City take on Chelsea live on Sky Sports. City boss Gareth Taylor says there's more pressure on this match for him over other opponents in the league.
It's more than just another game, of course. I think that we have proven so far that we have played some really good stuff this season. Obviously, gained some good results along the way. Been really difficult to play against. Really good intentions of what we're doing on the pitch, and yeah, I think there's no denying these games are obviously really important, or I wouldn't say they're more important than any other game. I certainly wouldn't undermine any of the games that we play in the WSL because the margins are so tight, as we've seen. But yeah, of course, I think for us it's a good game. I think the fact that it's at Stamford Bridge gives us something a little bit different. Their first game there this season also I'm aware. So yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to the challenge, and outside of obviously a few niggles and a couple of players that we are missing currently, I think obviously Jill will come back into the reckoning. We're obviously having to manage her load at the moment, but she'll come back into the reckoning for the weekend. And yeah, it's a game that I think everyone's excited about.
Yeah, we absolutely are. And to build up to that, we've got Nick back with us now to look ahead to such a huge game live on Sky. They are the top two, but how well matched are they is the question.
Well, very well matched, yeah. Only separated by a point at the top of the table, of course. So close to title race last season between them, wasn't it, as well? Chelsea, of course, only winning on goal difference in the end. And here, these stats show us just how closely matched they are this season. They're dominating the rankings, as you can see. So here we have Chelsea with goals scored. Let's start there. 23 goals scored. Puts them top in the WSL, and that's despite playing only 6 games. They've got a game in hand. Manchester City have played 7. So Manchester City sitting second with 16 goals so far. But yeah, Chelsea under Sonia Bonpastor averaging roughly 4 goals a game, which is quite incredible, isn't it? They're doing well at the other end as well. They've only conceded 3 times, which is the second best defensive record in the league. You compare that with Man City, they're similar, only 4 goals conceded. That's the third best. Interestingly, Chelsea are actually a lot lower in terms of expected goals, 13.76 compared to City's 16.59. So Chelsea overperforming their expected goals. In terms of expected goals against, they're almost identical, aren't they? 5.04 and 5.05. Chelsea, though, remember, have played 1 game less. So, yeah, it's a really exciting proposition, this. But the two sides look incredibly evenly matched.
Yeah, as we can see there, I mean, you highlighted Chelsea, the league's top scorers, 23 goals. You've had a look at why that might be particularly pleasing to Sonia Bonpastor.
Well, she will be delighted with how they're sharing those goals out. So they've had an array of different goal scorers this season. Guro Reiten is top with 4. We've got Aggie Beaver-Jones on 3, Joanna Rittin-Canad on 3 as well, Maya Ramirez and Sandy Baltimore on 2. And then, as well as that, they have 8 different players who have scored once. They've had an own goal as well. So they've had 13 different goal scorers in total. No other WSL team has had more than 8. So they really are sharing those goals around. And that tells you a lot about the confidence they're playing with, I think, doesn't it? That all the players are willing to get into the opposition box and try and get on the score sheet. So, yeah, very encouraging for Bonpastor.
Well, they may be well shared around for Chelsea, but, I mean, there is one standout performer when it comes to City's goal scoring, isn't there?
Yeah, Bunny Shaw, of course, top scorer in the WSL last season with 21 goals. That was 8 more than any other player in the division, and she's top again this season with 7 goals. So far, she's got an assist as well, so she's also top for goals and assists combined. 7 goals inside the box, that's the most by any player. 3 of those goals have been headed goals. That shows her aerial threat. She's top there as well, and top for shots as well, which is always what you want from a striker, isn't it? As many shots as possible, and she's excelling on that front. So yeah, she continues to go from strength to strength, and she'll be keen to make her mark in this game for sure.
A huge game. Do you think it's just too early to say what kind of effect this could have on the title race overall? Well,
it is early in the season, isn't it? But the margins between these two sides are so small that I think it could have a big effect. You know, you look at this and Man City top at the moment. If they win this game against Chelsea, they will go 4 points clear. But Chelsea, on the other hand, if they win, they would go 2 points above Man City with a game in hand. So that game in hand is next weekend against Manchester United. If they win both of these two games against the Manchester teams, they would be 5 points clear, and then that would be quite a deficit for City to have to make up. So I think it's a huge game even at this early stage, and could have a big say on the destination of the title this year.
Huge game, huge weekend to shine a light on women's football as well. For now, Nick, thank you very much indeed.